Hey guys, Marisa at KitchenTableStamper.com. Today I've got the first card in a series of 4. It's the Kitchen Table Stamper Ghoulish Goodies Stamp-A-Stack. This is our Stamp-A-Stack class for August, and the class is entirely free. This is video number 1 of 4. In these videos, we're going to make a stack of 8 cards. 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 2 of this one, and 2 of this one. They all feature the awesome Ghoulish Goodies stamp set from Stampin' Up and the Kitchen Table Stamper Wonder Recipe number 7. Now, while supplies last, there's a Ghoulish Goodies Stamp-A-Stack kit in the Kitchen Table Stamper store. Just go to kitchentablestamper.com/shop and you can get this kit while supplies last. In the kit, you'll find that there is a quarter package of the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. That's 1 each of all of the designs. We're going to pick out the ones that we're using for today's Stamp-A-Stack. Still looking for one more here. There it is. Those are the designs we're going to use today. 3 pieces, but let me just flip through. Ooh, that would be a good one for this Stamp-A-Stack too. Just flip through and show you the papers that are included. That would be a good one for this Stamp-A-Stack. There's some great papers in this quarter pack. The rest of these are yours to play with. You'll just need the 3 for the class. There's some Whisper White cardstock. This is for lining your black cards. You can cut this or die cut this however you like. And then there's 2 each of 4 designs. Your card kits are all done for you. Cardstock is cut and scored, and then all your punching and die cutting is done. We're going to start with the cat design. So we're going to grab the one with the stitched rectangle inside. I'll show you all those pieces as we get there. In case you're not getting the kit, you can follow along the class without the kit if you'd like, but the kit sure makes it easy, and they're available while supplies last. Inside the kit, you'll also find glitter ribbon. This is the black organdy glitter ribbon and the new iridescent pearls. We'll set those aside until we need them. Let's cut our designer series paper. We're going to cut the designer series paper according to the Wonder Recipe number 7, and that will, the 3 sheets will yield the 8 cards. So let's grab our paper trimmer, and we're going to first cut our designer series paper at 3 inches, just right in half. And then we can stack those, and we're going to cut at 4 inches. We're going to do that with all 3 of our designer series papers of choice. You could definitely mix it up if you wanted to. I showed you some other really good Halloween looking patterns. You choose your 3. And then if you choose different papers and want to see how your Stamp-A-Stack turns out, share on the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social. That's our Facebook group. I love to see what you're making with your Stampin' Up supplies. Okay, there is Wonder Recipe number 7 and 3 sheets of designer series paper. Now we're going to make our cat design. I'm going to make 1 design for the sake of the, 1 of each design for the sake of the video. Your kit will make 2, and the paper all cut up will make 2 cards. So we've got in our kit basic black card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's already scored for you at 4 1/4. And then there's a few little bits. You don't want to lose these. Let's see here. I got a bat hiding in my envelope. You get your envelopes in the kit too. Got 2 bats, and those were die cut ahead of time. We did those for you using the Halloween magic dies. So if you're following along and making your own cards, I want to show you the resources. We've punched a label for each card using the Label Me Fancy punch. Our focal panel is this stitched rectangle, and let's see here. It is what I call F, which is the 3 11/16 by 1 11/16 stitched rectangle from Whisper White. We have a 1 3/8 inch crushed curry circle. That's our moon. And let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing you want to do is fold and burnish your card base. And then you're going to need your Simply Score tool for a little bit of detail. So we're going to put our card into the Simply Score tool in the corner on the 5.5 inch side. We want the card to fold, so this is inside out. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, stop at the fold, 5/8, stop at the fold, and 3/4, and stop at the fold. And if you want to, you can go over those a couple of times. And then you can see you've got a fun little embossed detail on the front of the card. For the cat cards, we're going to use this crushed curry plaid. We've got 2 for 2 cards. And we're going to glue that to the front of the card using some multi-purpose liquid glue. But before you get that glued on, let's make our little label into a tab. So we're going to fold that guy in half. Little multi-purpose liquid glue on both sides. And then we'll add it about 1/2 inch from the bottom of our designer series paper. And you want it to overhang by about 1/4 inch. And then secure that. And now we can secure that to the card base. You want that right up against your embossed lines, and then an even border, bottom, top, and right. It's starting to look a lot like trick or treat night. Okay, I've got To a Frightfully Good Friend and my black cat image from Ghoulish Goodies. I am using my black archival Stampin' Spot. You can get these from your Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. You can also use Stays On here. If you use Memento, you're going to find that your black isn't as black as with the archival. I just really love this little ink cube, and I always save them when they come from Paper Pumpkin. All right. Remember, you're stamping a stack, so you're going to do everything for 2 cards because your designer series paper is all cut for 2 cards. We've got our To a Frightful Good Friend right along the stitches on the bottom, and then our little black cat a little bit left of center and real close to that image or to that sentiment, so you have enough room for your moon and your bats. With such a solid image, give the ink a minute to transfer. Just hold moderate pressure. Now we can go ahead and adhere our rectangle panel to our card front. Another bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. We're centering it right over our plaid design, maybe almost 1/4 inch from that tab. Your 1 3/8 inch circle moon, we can put that on with some dimensional adhesive. Our bats, I love these dudes. We're going to fold up the wings a little bit. Hold the body, fold the wing up, and then put a little dot of multi-purpose liquid glue on the body. You'll put one in the moon and one kind of flying away. All right, not quite done. Let's grab our embellishments. We've got that glitter ribbon. Let's go ahead and tie a bow right from the card here. You'll have the least amount of waste if you just tie right on the card. Okay, we've got a cute little bow. Let's go ahead and trim the tails. We're going to adhere that with a mini glue dot right in the knot, and then pop that on the tab. My tail's still a little bit long. There we go. Give it a haircut. I overestimated. There we go. We're almost done with our first two designs. Grab a little pumpkin pie. You can use your Stampin' Right or your blends. We're gonna color Kitty's collar with pumpkin pie. That was the dark pumpkin pie. And our last step, one of these awesome iridescent pearls. I'm gonna pick that up and add it to Kitty's collar. And there is design number 1 in the kitchen table stamper Ghoulish Goodies Stamp-A-Stack. Your first 2 cards. All right, I will see you in video number 2, where we will complete card number 2, the most spectacular time of the year. If you've got any questions about the kitchen table stamper Stamp-A-Stack, about the projects, about products, email marisa@kitchentablestamper.com. And to pick up the kit, while supplies last, for the Stamp-A-Stack, buzz over to kitchentablestamper.com/shop. And to buy Stampin' Up products 24/7, you can buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in video number 2.